My cat, Oliver, has a weird habit. Since he was a kitten, he's insisted on pawing at my hand until I pet him to sleep. For 2 years, I've been conditioned to sleep with one arm dangling off the side of the bed, waiting for the feel of his soft fur. But one night at 3 a.m., I didn't feel fur. I felt human hair. My eyes shot open, but I didn't move. I kept my breathing steady, playing the part of a woman fast asleep while a man in all black went through my bedside drawer. Oliver was nowhere to be seen, and that was my first warning. The intruder's head was right under my hanging hand. I had 2 choices, scream or do something desperate. I chose desperate. I grabbed a fistful of his hair and yanked with everything I had. He crashed backward. I rolled off the bed, grabbed my phone, and screamed that I had a gun. He bolted. But as I listened to him stumble down the stairs, I realized something terrifying. He wasn't running for the front door. He was running toward my basement, and then a familiar voice drifted up. "Babe, what's all that noise?" It was Greg, my boyfriend of 8 months, the man I just given a spare key to, the man who was supposed to be on a business trip in Boston. My blood turned to ice as I whispered my address to the 911 operator. Then I heard Greg's voice again, muffled but clear. "Damn it, Patrick, you were supposed to wait until she took her sleeping pills." Patrick, Greg's work friend. They hadn't just been visiting for dinner. They'd been casing my house. They knew about the safe in my closet. They knew about my grandmother's $50,000 jewelry collection. I looked under the bed for Oliver and found him puffed up in the corner, hiding next to something Greg had dropped. His phone. The screen was still glowing with a text thread. "Takes pills at 11 hours p.m. Out cold by 11:30. Safe combo is 512439. Clean job." I heard Greg's footsteps coming back up the stairs. "Babe, come out. It was just a misunderstanding." I locked myself in the bathroom with Oliver just as the sirens began to wail in the distance. I heard Greg trying to pick the lock, the metallic clicking stopping only when the red and blue lights hit the windows. They caught them both. It turns out I was the 7th woman they'd targeted. Greg didn't want a girlfriend. He wanted a victim. I have cameras now, and better locks, but I still sleep with my hand hanging off the bed, because every night Oliver still checks to make sure I'm awake, and this time, I'm listening.